Hello, viewer. You are a viewer of culture and taste. You know how I know that? Because you've tuned into the Vengeful Bakery channel for another episode of Shared Library with me, your host, Wrathful Strudel. Today we're going to be looking at the game's Blocks That Matter, and I have had two experiences with the game. One was a couple years ago, watching the Extra Credits YouTube channel about game development. They mentioned it as a noteworthy game, although I don't remember why they said it was noteworthy. And then the second was in a failed attempt to record this episode of Shared Library when my controller went on the fritz. And it didn't go on the fritz in an enjoyable way. I just got confused and kind of stared at the screen blankly. So, you know, we'll put that in the DVD extras. So I have played the first several seconds of this game. Looks okay so far. So why don't you dive on in with me as we take a look at Blocks That Matter. Venture Mode. The Underground Rescue. Sweden, the land of indie games. Meet Alexei and Marcus, two talented indie developers who created successful indie games. A few months ago, to the excitement of many, they announced their reunion and their plan, a revolution, a brand new vision for gaming. A most secret project indeed. That timed well. A lot of players worldwide were impatiently waiting for the release. Expectations were growing high. Somewhat too high. On a cold winter day around May, two men came knocking at Alexei and Marcus's door. Conveniently using applied psychology and the guns they carried. They kidnapped the two developers and brought them to an isolated cabin in a forest of pines. They look pretty sad about it too, which is understandable. From now on, you're working for the boss. Finish your game before tonight, or else! The fact of the matter is, the secret project is not a game. It's a tiny driller robot still standing unactivated in Marcus's lab. The only thing to do for Alexei and Marcus, activate the robot and guide it to save them. So here I am, their little driller robot, and this is actually as far as I got last time. So here, you haven't missed out on anything. But tell you what, I am fairly in love with this kind of game. I like a good challenging platformer. In fact, I was just telling the rest of the Vengeful Bakery team that there's a plus sign box there that I want to go to. There. I was telling them pretty much what I want out of life is I want more Super Meat Boy levels. I just want an infinite number of them. Let's see what this says. Crashing around. Game volume is kind of quiet, but it looks like it's doing okay on OBS, so hopefully that sounds okay. 1 2 1 2 Tango Charlie. Communications are online, it seems. Hey. The activation seems to be working. The Tetro robot has even upgraded itself. Great job, Tetro robot, and to say you're not even an alpha prototype. It'll have to be even smarter to save us. The science of interacting with blocks. It's so tricky. Okay, now listen carefully, Tetrobot. As you have already experienced yourself, you have the ability to collect blocks of matter. The blocks you collect are displayed at the bottom of the screen. There are only two ways to collect blocks, by breaking them with your head, as you've done before, and now with your drill, since you have upgraded yourself. Marcus, I hear someone coming. No time to waste, Tetrobot. Try to collect blocks of matter using your head and your drill. A to jump, X to drill. There's another upgrade machine in the lab. It will activate with 3 blocks of wood and sand. Jump in it and we'll contact you again. Good luck, Tetrobot. This is kind of interesting because the implication here is that I occupy the same physical world as the designers. Okay, I can't drill on that. That kind of makes sense. Except I obviously live in a weird two-dimensional crazy world, whereas they were living in a watercolored, I guess also 2D world, but I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm just not being fair at all with this poor game. Maybe they're allowed to do this and I should just put up with it. I also feel like they made it sound important that I collect all the blocks of matter. I'm not actually one of those gamers who needs to be a completionist. Typically, I like to play games for the storyline, and then if I enjoyed the game experience enough to finish the storyline, chances are I enjoyed the game enough to want to bring it some kind of completion. So, but in this case, I feel like they did make it sound important that I wonder if that was going to hurt me. Seems like it shouldn't. Anyway, new little level up here. So apparently the name for this, when you have a game where... Well done, Tetrabot. Collecting blocks is interesting, right? It even gets better. It gets even better. This new upgrade allows you to recycle the blocks you've collected into new shapes. Switch to the puzzle mode using Y, and I'll explain you the rest. Explain to you the rest. Okay, so this is puzzle mode. Simple grid and a cursor. There are 3 basic rules. Remember, in blocks recycling science. Rule 1, press A to pose a block, B to cancel your last action. Rule 2, a block has to be connected to another one. It can be on the ground, on the walls, roofs, or another block of collected matter. Roofs? Roofs. 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 If you want to know where you can put a block, just look at the cursor. Green means it's okay, red means it's not. And rule 3, the most important one, you have to lay 4 blocks at a time. This is because you have been programmed in using Pagitnovian physics. You can only create the shapes that are tetrominoes. Simple yet efficient. You just have to look at the corners of your screen for a reminder of controls. That's it. You can do it right now, as a matter of fact. Create a tetromino, like domino, but tetromino, using 4 blocks in puzzle mode, and use a jump in the portal on your left. Lay 4 blocks in tetromino shape using A, then press Y to leave puzzle mode. Okay, now contrary to what I just said, there's nothing I want more than to see what's in this other direction, because I was pretty sure I was allowed to go in this direction. So I think the name for this... my drill can't defeat it, so I'm going to upgrade my drill. This further buttresses my point that this is a Metroidvania, which is what I was trying to say the whole time. That this kind of game is called a Metroidvania. I think, based on you and I know the same amount about this game right now. Unless you actually do know this game, then you know more. Oh, I see. So it has to be connected orthogonally. Okay. Ooh, I think I'm gonna love the heck out of this game. Step aside, Super Meat Boy. Alexei, how long do you think was this portal jump? How long do you think was this portal jump? According to my tools, more or less 100 meters. It's not very accurate. Okay, here's the plan. They seem to have imprisoned us 4 kilometers north of the city. We'll create as many portals as needed for Tetrabot to rejoin us. I guess their Wi-Fi was not powerful enough to bring us to a more remote place. Listen, Tetrabot, the signal's too weak for us to control you from where we are. If you think you are stuck, use the nano reset explosion button, hold B, and we'll bring you back to the entry portal. There it is. Okay. So the nano reset not only brings back the portal, it takes me back in time so that they can talk to me again. I'm not sure I'm going to be... Oh, wait. See, I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to get up there, but I use... Yeah? Okay. Oh, wait. I can do this. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, though. Because because I need to... I can't use the drill in midair. Okay, that's a good rule to know. But I can still get 4 wooden blocks. I wonder... I'm sure the block type is going to become relevant at some point here. I'm sure it is. Okay, we're going to collect these. So yeah, everything I was saying about my collector instincts, that seems like it's critical to my... We're going to Mario 1 this. Wait, can I... Okay. Going to take as much with me as we can. And then we are going to move on with our lives. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is exciting. I had a class, it was an art class I took, and I am someone who, I don't know how much science goes into the belief of the different learning styles, right? I just picked up a chest and that's all there is to it. I want to open the chest. Okay, maybe that'll resolve itself when the level's over. Anyway, so I played Mario in this art class because basically I cannot pay attention unless I'm also doing something else, but it has to be something brainless, right? Like I can't be writing a novel. And so we're just gonna move on and assume that we cannot afford technology to allow you to drill while jumping. We tried to program it ourselves, but we created black holes each time we tried. Okay. So if you want to drill a block, you need to create a step to stay on it. Let's see, how high can I jump? Okay. Okay. Oh no, I've got I've got plenty of resources here to work with, so I'm just gonna gobble these up. So what I did is I played Mario Brothers 1, just like a flash game I found somewhere online of it, and that. Okay. Cool. Okay. And I wanted to see just how quickly I could beat it. And in this 1 hour class, I got it to where I could beat all of Mario 1. I don't remember how many times. The point is really, really fast. Really, really fast. Because, you know, you take all the warps, and then World 8 seemed to be just like... I was talking about it, and I made it appear on the screen. That was... I mean... That was amazing. Marcus, I don't remember. What is the difference between wood, stone, and sand? I haven't been outside for a long time. Well, a lot of differences, in fact. The biggest one is their shape. Square blocks like wood and stone are stable enough. Eroded blocks like sand will fall if not supported by another block. This brought to you by Minecraft, the granddaddy of all block games. It is important to remember which block does what, as it will compromise or help your tetrominoes in certain situations. Use left shoulder, right shoulder, I assume that's the bumpers. In puzzle mode, choose the matter you want to pose. So the question here is, can I use a mixture of tetrominoes? And then, okay, it doesn't hurt me. Cool. Oh, except I need to... Okay, I think I got this. Oh, no, not there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I screwed that up. 4. No. Oh, this is trickier than I realized. I probably need to use the collapsing nature. I don't think I can jump that high, though. Okay. Alright, everyone just calm down. I got this. I'm going to solve this. I'm gonna figure this out. Then, oh! Okay. I think that's a little bit of a clunky solution, but I think... No, maybe I can't do that. Oh, no, okay. I don't know if that was the intended solution, but you know, it looks like it's going to work. Except now I don't know if I can actually beat the level. No, okay. We just get these back. Knock this out. We have enough to build a tetromino. And we're going to be good to go. Okay. So, look, this has been the intro to Blocks That Matter. I actually am having a lot more fun than I expected. I was expecting some kind of artsy-fartsy thing, which, as you know, if you watch my Bientôt L'été video, I can do artsy-fartsy. I can do it. But in this case, curious if there's a range on this. You know, I'm going to find out right now because we're about to wrap up. Yeah, so I can just do it anywhere on the level. Okay. But yeah, this is actually just a really functional, enjoyable platformer so far. I'm assuming they're going to add more puzzle elements as I get into it. But yeah, having a really good time. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Shared Library, and this is Blocks That Matter. See you later.